All right, are live. So, season 3 VBL-S. I don't think I ended up doing the end of the season, primarily because they asked not to broadcast the playoffs beforehand. So I was gonna do a follow up video and just do the replay, but I never got around to it. Um, just for reference, my team is completely different from last time. I wanted to do something different. It's gonna be a little bit of a struggle this season. I don't think it's a strong team by any means. But just to give you an idea of last season, where it made it impossible to kind of bring this team back together that I had last season, let's go through the list here. So we have S tier. We'll count down. Hatterene had that. Ndidi, female, had that. Who else? I think there's Torkoal bumped up, had that as well. And Venusaur's up there. I mean, we did consolidate the Gigantamax and the normal Dynamax forms. So 4 of my 6 that I brought every week are now S tier, which is what it is what it is. The 5th, of course, was MVP for me, Gigalith. It moved up to A, so I definitely didn't get that. Somebody picked that actually pretty early on. So the 5 Pokemon I used every week, literally every week, were moved 4 up to 4 in S, 1 is an A. There's no way to get more than 1 S, so that was out right out the get go. So my initial plan was to go and draft. I had a couple different plans in place, but what fell to me was Dragapult. So I was like, okay, let's see if we can get Dragapult, get Togekiss, and then get Excadrill, and kind of make that season 1 squad and build around that. Well, Togekiss went early. Excadrill didn't go too much farther after that, so I had to pivot. I ended up taking a couple different ones. I tried to keep the Fairy Steel Dragon core, so I got Heatron, Primarina, and Dragapult. Not the strongest core together. I've played a few games with them, but I think they could do well. Followed by that, I picked up Leopard. I think good prankster user might be helpful in some matches. Mimikyu I picked up kind of as a trick room setter, kind of a trick room counter. It also can hit pretty hard, and it's with its disguise ability, it's pretty solid. We'll get to Mudsdale in a second. Aerodactyl I picked up for Tailwind. Cradily, I mean, honestly, I just like him. Hoping he can come into play at some point in the season, but we'll take a look at that when we get a little closer. I did also want a grass Pokemon to kind of, if I needed to switch up Heatron, Primarina, and like Cradily, I could do that. Decidueye, got him too, just another grass type. I'm still not sure which of these I'm going to use if I do a Fire Water Grass core. Have the option. Going down, Sandslash I just threw on there. I didn't really have somebody I wanted to pick in place. Corphish I threw on, upgraded Krabby. Mudsdale I ended up picking up later. I initially drafted Galarian Weezing, and I decided Mudsdale would probably fit a little bit better. I could do a couple different things with it. I think it's got own tempo, so I could potentially do a swagger build on it. I could do a beat up with Dragapult. I could do there's just a lot of things you can do with this thing. It's a solid defensive support. Could be something useful to bring to a few matches. So that's where I'm looking at for my team. I don't think it's by any means strong. But once we get into the season, I may actually I didn't do any. I don't think I added or dropped anything last season, but I can definitely see my team changing quite a bit as the season goes on. Over here, look at our matchup. So we got Indeedee female, Kabalion, Porygon Z. These 3 right here are going to definitely be me brain. I have no doubt we're going to see Porygon Z first round with Indeedee or something along those lines. Hitmontop, I don't think there's any reason why Hitmontop wouldn't come into play here. It's a solid support Pokemon. Version I can see coming into play. Circuitry could be an interesting pick. I like him on his team because as you get down here, you'll see more. Marowak I don't see coming. I don't have any electric types. Oranguru can make an appearance kind of as a trick room setter. Slurpuff could be belly drum user. I think Slurpuff's belly drum, I want to say. This is what I'm thinking: Circuitry and Charge a Bug. I like this together. I don't think we'll see it here. A lot of, I mean, Primarina is the only one that's really weak to electric type moves. I guess Aerodactyl, but it's not like it's not. I don't think it's a strong pickup. But these two together could be dangerous against a great team. Um, Wishy Washy, good for slow, as long as it's in the giant form. Um, yeah, so I don't like my matchup today, to be honest. I don't. It's going to be a struggle. It's going to really come down to what brings and how we can adapt to each other's strategies and all that good stuff. Flip this over quick. Going down here, I am a week behind. I was on vacation, so a few people have already. I think everybody's actually played their matches except for us. So we're still at the bottom here, and so I'll probably didn't again. But last season, I lost to Libertyville Luxray first round. I was second seed. They were seventh. Knocked me out quick. He had a great team, countered everything that I had. Very hard to plan for, and I just had no counters for it. And then London Aces down here was my other loss during the regular season, my biggest loss in the regular season. Those two were actually in the finals. I think London Aces ended up winning. He had Galarian Moltres, and he's got it again, I'm pretty sure. Going through, we do have it's up to 16 teams now, so it's gonna be a little harder to make the playoffs. I think we're at 12 last, but overall, I haven't got to look at too. Next week, I'm playing California Colossal. They're 1-0. So I mean, we might as well take a peek at their team while we're sure popping on here or get here soon. So if we're looking here, I mean, this is a team that's gonna be it's gonna be pretty strong as well. Cinderace is always hard to play again. DD Mail can knock out Trick Room or do some imprison thing. Scavalier, Mr. Rhyme can set up Trick Room. Slowbro can set up Trick Room. Munchlax, I think there was some crazy thing that happened with the Munchlax last season. Rabombi, solid. I had it on a few teams again. Got Tangrowth for Rage Powder. Milotic can be difficult. Guzzlord, I'm not sure what it can do, but I'm sure it's cool. But yeah, he's got a lot of options. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw like Cinderace, Milotic, Tangrowth often. Up his team, get some Pokemon out. You could even go Scavalier, Guzzlord, and like I don't know, Rabombi or something. I don't think he'd do that, but it's still an option. He's got fours there to work with. I haven't really done too much exploring on, but other teams. All right, let's see what the Halusha. I was gonna actually build a team around Halusha. It ended up working. I think he ended up getting it. As part of one of my plans in there because it could do some work if you get a terrain setter. Fortunately, it doesn't look. Well, he's got Lele. So, yeah, he's probably gonna pull some terrains. Lapras would be solid. Katana's good, but Airwhack. Okay, so got a Firewater Grass core. Been interesting to see how his team. Let's see. So let's see who we lost. Celesteela, Garchomp, Politoed. An interesting play against. I'm not. He's definitely creative. He did a lot of different things to mix it up. So, um, I think looking on paper, it's not like crazy, but at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some got something super much in mind. I haven't watched any. I guess I'm going. Top is these two together for whatever reason make me think it's going to be a solid squad. Crobat's got Tailwind. Technically, Tailwind used. Never used Kono. Oh, Moltres. Besides its rock weak, solid. Rock weakness. Got a few rock weakness. Got the best, one of the best rock types there. want to find who ended up getting Gigalith. That's gonna be a solid team. Well, if you would have got a a good water. Oh, and Teleon's down there. Not terrible. Didn't gotta have Gig. Oh, there it is. This is who got Gigalith. He took. I think he was a first rounder. Crazy. Coco. These two together will be deadly. That's just a lot of speed right there off the bat. Gigalith just solid and trick. Gastrodon would pair well with Gigalith. King Reptile. Gengar too. I almost picked up before I did. Halifax hit. Played him. Next year, it's always. I missed anything. Cummins 36. So we plan on 8:30, but he's running a little. Oh, we only play 8 weeks to 10. Not much room for error. Gonna have to think of something after today if this don't pan out well. It's still available. I mean, it won't hurt to round. Swap my S tier. Fairy. Shame you can't pair these two up anymore. Almost no reason to use Colossal without Dragapult. I guess you can go WoW, but it's not the same. Glacier being in there surprising. Of course, Dusclops is here. Cat's here. Metagross I would have loved to have. I was hoping to pull a Metagross Suicune. I love that combo, but it didn't fall to me. Both Urshifu would have been actually. I don't think I'm willing to go up Dragapult just yet, but that could be something. Celia's open. Good try, Chris. Last year, Chris. Deadly. Dragonite's kind of how well to do. Gyarados would be at Raichu. Drago. Love to have been able to do some against. Did think about pulling out uh something else and just your body, but every time I try that, it's just not strong enough to withstand anything. Metagross is. Lucario. Swampert's still there. That's Brizian got dropped. Mudsdale was that kind of Brizian got me. I don't think I can. All right, looks like we're ready to go. So I'm going to send them all 3 invites here. Let's go find a user. Pop in exclamation mark. There. Why it's not like challenge? That's odd. Did I send into my name? No, that's why. That is my fault. Here we go. Okay. That would make a lot of sense if I would have actually, did it correctly. Be interesting to see what he brought. I'm really curious. Okay. Oh. Huh. A lot of things I didn't expect there. And 2. Last one here. Not really sure what to. I gotta take a real good look at the team once I see it. Huh. No Porygon Z or Kabalion. Alright. Okay. Go Mud Sale. I'm ready to heat run. See how that goes and see what. Just I was not expecting that. A Slurpuff could. See what we go up against. ED circuitry. Okay. That's perfectly fine by me. Next. Go for the. I got Max Quake. If we can just take that thing out turn 1. We got Zerk. Is not doing the best for me here. Alright. Put him out there. Fine. That is perfectly fine. Alright, let's get Heatron in there. Go straight for Earth Power. And we will go for... Actually, go for Flash. Go for Heat Wave. We can get that Max Quake in there. We've got Max Starfall. Got a fairy type move of some kind. Don't know what. I'm not familiar with what Circuitry can learn, so could be anything. Sitting in a good place right now, though. Expanding force won't be a thing because of max starfall. That's not great, but that's fine. At the same time, got rid of the whole got rid of that whole issue there. Back went down, but protect. We've got max quake in there. See if we can end circuitry here. No, the attack went down, but very get that up. So Hitmontop was in the back here. Just not super confident in my abilities here. I think it's gonna be hard to get rid of Mudsdale, that's for sure. Take out Max Lightning at Dream Arena. Ooh, snap. Wow, that thing is strong, to say the least. Okay. Kangaroo, Energy Ball. Okay, that's a good. Wow. A Rangaroo was in the back too. Go for we're gonna just end up getting, yeah, it don't really matter what we go for, we're just gonna end up getting hit by takeout. Take out you. Yeah, that's a pretty good start. Alright, GG. Got game 1 for sure. Alright. Okay, he's got game 1. I don't know what I can do to counter this thing. Let's see. Pterodactyl and just try to outspeed. Oh. Actually, I think we just go similar, but not the same. Let's try something different here. Max, we're gonna go straight for the Steel Spike. We're gonna go, we'll be able to get beat up off, which is great. I expect Hitmontop to swap out here. Dynamax, that's interesting. Coaching, maybe? Okay, weakness policy. How fast? What? Was it fast? That was unexpected. Alright. That was weird. I've never... That was really weird. Oh. What's going on here? Why is half my screen not my screen? Alright, what the hell? Excellent. Close this, please? Okay. Going very poorly. I mean, I kind of figured that would be the case, but... Hmm. Well, I'm pretty much royally screwed here. My team is definitely terrible. Have Max Geyser. Two, so we had Slurpuff. Circuitry's in the back. I'm done. Yeah. Not great. He's got to choose what he wants to take out. Wish I could have got Trick Room up. That would have been great. Ooh, good. Good. Not good. Fuck. Need him not to. Come down to the last one. Thank you. Don't know how strong it'd be. All right, well, that was a pretty bad week one. I need to start thinking of what I'm gonna do to kind of switch things up. All right, well, Primarina did its best there. I don't know. Definitely some things I need to figure out. So he had Ndidi in the back with Dirk. Really didn't expect what he brought. All right. So I'm going to have to go, I don't know, go back to the drawing board here. That was a rough start. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will probably jump back in on Saturday or so. So I will see you guys then.